Hello, everybody. My name is Winter War, and welcome to the first of many videos in my series. The series that I am going to name this is called Random Rambles. What Random Rambles are going to be is a basically enjoying fun time that I just talk about things that, well, I want to ramble about. It's in the name, of course. There are rules to this, by the way. I don't want to talk about anything serious or politics or blah blah blah, because honestly, we get enough of that in the news as it is. Everyone just like worried, like, oh crap, what the hell we're gonna do now? All that garbage. I just want to put a fun spin on things. I know right now the quality is not going to be the greatest in the first videos, but later in the series, I am hoping to make it at least 10 times better than it usually will be. Maybe some animation, maybe some background for a change. I don't know. But for right now, I want to do kind of a simple thing. Just because I have a kind of long process. And plus I'm lazy half the time. So, sue me if you can. Anywho, I want to talk about our first ramble of today. Our first ramble shall be about people on what they want. Okay? Today is basically like what do you want? Basically, you know when you get to the front of the line of McDonald's or some shit, like you're trying to think about like what to order and you just think, like I had it like 5 seconds ago. Why is it so hard for it? Why do people do that? Why don't people just look at the menu and just, oh, I already know what to order. Bada bing, bada boom. But I also understand that because sometimes you see something else in the menu and you just go, that also looked pretty good. And then there's like if you choose like onion rings or fries or something like that, something simple like that. It just makes it harder for some reason. I don't know why it does. I really don't know why. And I can talk my head off on this subject, but still, I just think it's so like, why do people think it's so easy to choose things? Because it's like a life or death situation. The whole railroad thing. Like, if you pull the lever, you kill 3 people. If you don't pull the lever, you kill your grandma or something stupid like that. I don't know. Like, it's hard. It's like, you know, it's like either way, you're screwed. It's weird, but it is. That's basically life for you. It's like you choose one way or another. But anywho, you know what I don't like though? When people just say, just pick, they just scream it out, try to be like a hero and quicken things up for some reason. Like, one, piss off. Two, unless we're on a highway and I'm not moving, like I'm in like the middle and I'm about to jump off a cliff with the car. Like, come on. Like, don't be the jackass here. Like, I don't want to interact with you if you're acting like that. Like, no one does, right? But there are still people in the world that do that because they want to get on with their lives, which I understand. It's their life. They want to get to their job. They want to do the work and just go home, relax. That's what I want to do all the time. I just want to go to work, go home, sleep, maybe eat, I don't know, and do nothing for the rest of the day. And that's just me, though. But I know some people kind of, just want to just take it back and just slow down. And I respect those people, honest to God. Another reason why I don't like people when they quicken is just like it makes you panic, because once you panic, then you pick something and it either goes 3 ways. One, you kind of feel bad for everyone and you just take your food or you take whatever the hell you wanted and you just go. That and you just feel shitty for the rest of the day. Two, they make you order something that you didn't want, that never really thought about, and it's terrible. It sucks. It's garbage. You hate it, and then you're just angry at yourself and the guy, It's just because one, you made the dumb decision. Two, you're angry at the guy because he made it quick. And then there's three. Same thing. Okay, same thing with 1 and 2, but you enjoy what you got, and you just go on with your day. You just kind of feel bad. That's it. No, nothing else. Nothing more. Another thing. Here's the thing, right? When you watch a movie, like a horror movie, an action movie, or something like that, it's like when they go into slow mo or something like that, when they're making like an option, like, oh, I'm gonna shoot that guy, or oh, I'm gonna hide in this spot, or oh, I gotta save this girl, or something, that type of crap. Like, really? Like, how the hell? Like, who thinks of this? Like, it imagine this in reality. Just like you're just standing there and you're trying to choose between going to Arby's or you going to Wendy's, and like everything just slows down and you just go, where should I go? Where the hell? And just like you're just standing there for like it's minutes for you, but in like your outside perspective, it's just like everyone's just running or just walking by you. And it's like hours. Like that's what I think. I'm just like, what the hell? But anywho, I think that deciding is also really kind of weird in some movies too when they when they do that monologuing crap, it's they say it inside their head like, okay, we understand you're looking, if you can just shut up and do it, don't think about it, just if you think about it some more, that character is going to die or that thing's going to break or something's going to, blah 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 blah, in the movies or in shows or in video games, um oh, by the way, I almost forgot that I don't like it when video games do it. When you do quick time events, I don't like that. I don't like quick time events just because, like Resident Evil 4. I love Resident Evil 4, best game I think. The classic one and the remake. The remake is like almost like a solid 10 for me. It's like a 9 out of 10 for me, only because it's a remake. I always do that. I always do like -1 reduction on that. I'm just like, it's a remake, same old game. I know they put a lot of mini games and all that crap, but they also did it with Resident Evil 4 too, but whatever, right? Anywho, it's really, really irritating when those quick time events kind of, it just you either expect it or you don't, or it's just like if it doesn't respond. I that's why I don't like Mario Party either. When I don't like to rapidly press the button because like either two things happen. One, I break the button and now it doesn't work for me anymore, or two, I have to do the thing all over again, and I get angry. And when I get angry, I get just focused, and I just get drilled into it. And then it repeats and repeats and repeats, and then you just get pissed off you don't even want to play anymore. Which is not the point of games. Sorry for the side tangent there, but still, it's just it's just bad. Anywho, decisions in games when it's story wise, I really love. I love making your own adventure games. Walking Dead, uh, Borderlands, the first one, the Borderlands stories, not that other one. That one is. Ugh, I'm sorry, but God forbid, it has such a bad story. But the first Borderlands stories that does it well, perfectly. It it just makes every decision just like either like you regret it later into the chapter or no, which I really do love. I love it when past consequences come back to bite you in the ass. Because it makes you think. It goes, well, what should I do? Should I do this or that? But I don't like multiple things that have the same results. It's I know it's like for flair and everything, but still it's just blah. Okay.